be sure to go to flipsidegaming.com and use promo code 6 for 10% off on orders over $10. It's a good deal and helps support the show. What is a Planeswalker Theurgic 6 back without his light? For the 1000th time, it'll be 1,000 more. More Magic the Gathering Arena. Today we're going to be popping into the Festival of Fires. Now this was, I think, 2,500 gold and some equivalent amount of gems. This is an Artisan style deck, which means, or an Artisan style build, which means you are looking for commons and uncommons, no rares, no mythics, and they have 4 cards banned, 1 persistent petitioners, so the Turbo Mill deck, Call to Familiar, no one wants to play against that nonsense, Cavalcade of Calamity, no one wants to play against that nonsense, and Gates of Blaze. Once again, no one wants to play against that nonsense. So essentially they have an alternate win deck, the sneeze. They have an alternate win deck with the mill. They have the kind of grindy value Call to Familiar deck. They have the super aggressive deck with Cavalcade, and then they have the super control deck with Gates of Blaze. So I really like that they tried to make it nice and balanced against different card types. Now, in the past, I've said that I don't like a lot of these events, and that's simply because a lot of the times the card styles they were giving were the garbage ones, right? They were just go to fucking card styles so I can see. They were like these. These aren't good card styles. And the reason I say that is, one, it's a lazy mirror effect, right? Like, you can see the edges reflecting. I would have preferred if they just, zoomed in a little bit so that when the card moved, you got, to the edge, right? I would much prefer that. Now, obviously, not everyone's going to be like me, but I think this is very lazy. I don't like it. In my opinion, it's just not good. And when there are these cosmetics that are being given, in my opinion, it's not worth the cost, right? Just my opinion, yada, yada, yada. These types of things, when they're the alternate frame treatments, I think that's a much better reward than if it's like this stuff. And that's essentially what it is today. We have the cosmetics for the different gods, right? Demigods as well, but still. And I think these are fantastic because it's not like gimmicky. Like, this is actual card art. This is an actual card style that you can get in a pack. It's just essentially an alternative frame that actually exists, right? You can't get those garbage mirror cards because they're not real. Like, the closest thing to them is the borderless art, which isn't even borderless. Like, that's a zoom in, but I'd prefer that over the nonsense. Regardless, I'm kind of getting off topic a little bit. The deck I made for this, just like the deck I made for every event that has me build something, it's Orzhov. It's just always Orzhov. It always has Illigan Inheritance. I am just a person who plays the same type of deck constantly. That said, this is a black and white life gain style deck, which does have a little bit of late game stuff to it as well. So we have 3 Alseids, 2 Healer's Hawk, and 2 Vampire of the Dire Moon. Good old fashioned Plague Rats, or whatever the fuck is, no, tepid, I don't know. Bad Rats, 1 mana Death Punch, but this has lifelink, very helpful. Healer's Hawk, flying and lifelink, very helpful. Alseid has lifelink, but usually we're going to be on D with this and protecting our big cards. What are our big cards? Well, our big cards are technically our small cards. We have 4 Ajani's Pridemate, we gain life, we make them bigger, and then 3 Bloodthirsty Aerialist. We gain life, she gets bigger. Aerialist is technically better than Ajani because she has flying and an additional point of health off the drop, I should say. But she costs double black, and she's a 3-drop. So, Ajani's Pridemate is a 4, while this is just a 3. We have 3 Daxos. Daxos is just great. It allows us to gain life both when a creature enters and when a creature dies, and we have no other Soul Sister effects in this metagame, so that's why we're having this. Technically, we could be running Impassioned Orator, but frankly, I don't like that card as much. It's not a 1-drop, so it doesn't even count as a real Soul Sister, and it doesn't scale as well as Daxos. We have 1 Divine Arrow and 1 Reave Soul as our kind of early game removal. I was finding that there was a lot of Skies deck running around. There was a bit of Izzet, draw 2 style deck, and then there was a lot of Azorius. And both of these cards seem to help against those strategies relatively well. Then, of course, we have 4 Mortify. This blows up enchantment decks, it blows up creatures, it blows up creatures, it blows up creatures non-discriminately. It's great. 3 Angel Vitality. She is essentially here to just help us gain life faster, not necessarily more life. She doesn't increase the amount of triggers that we get from our Pridemates or our Aerialists, but she does make it so that we get more value, more bang for each individual buck, since we don't have as much life gain in this deck as we could in other formats. We have 2 Interesting enchantments. Split here as a 2/2. 2 Ill-Gotten Inheritance and 2 Revenge of Ravens. Revenge of Ravens, I was just noticing that there's a lot of kind of small dorks attacking me. Not a ton of Battlecruiser magic going on, at least that I've experienced so far. So I figure Revenge of Ravens is kind of what I'm looking for. And then, of course, Ill-Gotten Inheritance. You just drain every turn. It feels so good when you can just have a wall of Aerialist, Pridemates, and Daxoses, and you just sit there draining them, letting them die. And then, of course, for Basilica Bell-Haunt, because it's, one, a big chungus for life. We get 3 life at a time. And our opponent discards. Not bad. Epicure of Blood, whenever we gain life, each opponent loses 1 life. Fantastic with both of these cards. It just makes the drain even faster. We actually have, like this card is kind of bad for other decks, in that, like, it's kind of the duel that they have to play. We get to play it, if that makes sense. Obviously, we have 7 1-drops, which means sometimes it's going to be annoying to, like, curve things properly. But it is still just a trigger of life gain, which is nice. We took out Gideon's Company and some other 4-drop because, frankly, I didn't like them. I played a couple games with it, wasn't a fan. So this is what we ended up with. Once again, I want to announce something, if people haven't noticed. I have new channel art, I suppose, done by Ishton Art, a fantastic artist. I am working on getting all of that stuff up and running in terms of, like, merchandise, so that you can buy stuff if you want. I've tried to put... Fuck off. I have 24 lands. What? I'm doing this. Go 1 second, that sucks. Yikes. No, I'm just doing this, and then turn 2. So I tried to put the prices for things as low as I could, while still making some profit. But I definitely put them much lower than, not blocking that. I put them much lower than the average creator does for the things, according to them, at least. So yeah, we're going to do this. We're going to Pridemate. And we will attack. Like, I'm fine if they... yeah. Okay, so I now have a 3/3, which is nice. But yeah, so that'll be out, and I'm going to be doing a... Fuck off. I'm going to be doing a discount for the first, I don't know, week or so. Stop it. I'm going to do this. I don't need to Reave Soul this just yet. But yeah, this Ajani's going to be up to 4, which is nice. It's out of Reave Soul range for what it's worth. But yeah, I'm going to have a discount for, like, the first week or so. Just, you know, so that people who are here early, they get, you know, they get a little bit of a nice touch. So I'm hoping I'm going to have that link in the... Fuck off. Good thing Mortify can get rid of that. Is that power? Alright, well, Daxos dies. Yeah, I'm just going to kill their Daxos. They have 1 card. I mean, this gains me life. Yeah. Yeah, I'll do it. Next one, I can potentially Angel Vitality. Charm Stray. That's interesting. But Mortify unlocks my Ajani's Pridemate. I think I'm actually going to go with Angel here and not attack. This should hopefully deter my opponent from attacking me too much. They only have 2 cards. I would really like a Mortify and or some lands. That's fine just because I have access to Angel Vitality to block it. They attack with Orator. Do I block with Vampire? Probably. I don't see why not. Fuck off. That sucks. I have 24 lands. Like, I mulliganed all the way down, and, like, I'm still doing this well. So, like, as long as I don't get their Ajani, then I'm kind of still able to hold things off for a little bit. Can I get a land? Are you serious? I mulliganed all the way down for this? I hate everything. Now, technically, I could gain a decent amount of life doing that, but it's currently not worth it. I would probably Revenge of Ravens first. If I can get a land! When I get to Divine Arrow that, I guess. Hey, look, it's a Daxos! Yay! I'm so glad that I can't do anything about that Daxos. Fuck off and die. Luckily, Daxos dies to Vampire, but I'm getting real testy. Alright, this is nice, I guess. I can also just, like, block this all day long. Wow, look, they have the card that I didn't play. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's pretty big. Man, if only I had not gotten fucked on land. Why, though? I guess because they want me to block with my Vampire? They get to gain life, but I don't care. Because the plan is to just block this there. Wow, look at that! I'll do Revenge of Ravens, I suppose. That, along with Angel Vitality, should help a little. As long as my Vampire doesn't go away, the Gideon's Companion is not an issue. If I can get Ill-Gotten Inheritance down, then the rest is also potentially not an issue. Cool. Another Revenge of Ravens. Do I go for that, or do I think I go for Inheritance? And the reason I go for Inheritance first is because Inheritance is like a guarantee. So it's possible they're just waiting until they can get another removal spell for my Vampire. But luckily this doesn't have Trample. So I'm still not too worried about things. I do only have 3 blockers, but I'm gonna start gaining a decent amount of life every turn. This or this? I think I'm gonna Angel Vitality. Just gains me more life overall. Yeah, okay. If I start getting Epicure of Blood down, then I can start to put things back into order. Orator, sure. Gain lots of life until you have removal for my Vampire. Your Gideon's Company means nothing to me. If I draw another land, then I'm playing Epicure. Not another land. Do I play Alseid? I think I do. I think I play Alseid just because I can surprise unpacify the Pridemate. I'm a little worried by what they're holding in their hand. I think I'm gonna Alseid here. Could be wrong. They have 4/7 attackers. I have 5 blockers, but 3 of those attackers. All right, oh, there's a pacifism. Good thing I can give it protection from white. Like on board, I can do that. Which not only drops the pacifism. For real? This is okay. This is a bad idea. This is a very, 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 very bad idea. I'm going to be gaining 3 life for every one of those. These are going to become 4/4s. That was an awful attack. Gonna go ahead and use this on this. Give it pro-white. Gonna gain some more life. That attack was real bad. Now this is protection. I can do that. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. I take pretty much nothing. I'm looking to 5, and I still win that game. Fuck yeah. I'm like all the way over there for some reason. I don't know why. What do I get now? Annex. I don't like Annex. I did this for Clothis, frankly. Clothis is pretty dope. Ah. Lemonade. Paper guy. You're playing on Arena. This isn't paper. This hand is sufficient. We're going second. We have no 2-drop. But we do have double Bell-Haunt, which I like. Yeah, we do just play this. If we get a 2-drop, then we'll play it. If not, we play a Scoured Barrens next turn. This could be Azorius Skies. Blue-black. Control? Oh, baby. Leave my cards alone, you dirty fuck. Don't you dare. Don't. No! No! He's gonna kill my Pridemate. You coward. Wait, what? I like where this is going. Because my opponent can't cast Ritual Soot. Because that is a rare card. Cry the Canarium would take out their board as well. But wouldn't technically take out mine. So my opponent's just on Amass. Sure. That's an interesting attack. I plan on gaining more life than that. Then cares about that. Discard a card, please. Blue-black Amass, you say? Well, I'm gonna ask you a question. Do you feel lucky, punk? Because you shouldn't. I'm talking all this shit. I'm waiting to get blown the hell out. Next turn, I can Scoured Barrens plus Basilica Bell-Haunt. Opponent missing double black, and I'm willing to bet they have like a murder or something that they just like can't use because they don't have a second black. All right, I'm sweeping them, and we play more because the video's only at like 18 minutes. Plague. Does this person watch Northern Lion? Bagel? Plague? We have decent removal. We're going second again. It's really risky keeping a 2-lander. Especially if we're up against, like, a control deck. The thing is, I don't know of, like, other control decks here. So, honestly, I'm keeping it. Because I'm greedy. Hateful Eidolon. Well, I'm hoping I can kill that before he gets enchantments on him. Pridemates. Shit. So I'm going to Reave Soul the Pridemates. Thank you, don't come again. I would love a land. I can miss a land drop. I cannot miss 2. All that glitters, you say? Shit. Luckily, it doesn't fly. So I can block and kill it. The issue is, they draw a lot of cards. Oh, no. You fuck. I can't block this time. Because I need to be able to give... Yeah. I want to be able to give my vampire protection from black. If the black falls off... Sure. If the black falls off, they do lose access to Kai's Ghost Form. So unless if they decide to attack. Yep. Yep. Kai's Ghost Form goes away. Cool. I can't technically do anything else. Which is not great. Do you attack again? I assume they have another Alseid? No? Very weird. I'm going to play this just so I can keep up my life's bounty. I can start attacking in the air. Fuck you. I have to protect this. This card's more important than that. This turn I'm going to play a Daxos. I guess technically I could have played Healer's Hawk to be attacking in the skies, but Mire Triton, sure. Feels incredibly inefficient either way. I'm gonna play this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very tempted to just play Revenge of Ravens, but if my opponent has removal for Vampire, then like I just get blown the fuck out by this. I mean, I still might get blown the fuck out by it. But if they attack with Mire Triton, I can block. Fuck. Yep. I mean, he does get to draw 2. Possibly because they want to get to that? That would be a 5/6. I mean, yeah. Who are you going to target? I'm going to protect whoever it is. Alright, well, now I can just play Epicure if I want. Ooh. I should probably save the Mortify. So I think I'm just going to Epicure. And try and start whittling my opponent down. 3 cards, 5 lands. Epicure dies. Loser. Another Alseid. They got 4. They got all 4 of their Alseids in the top 20. Yep, that is fine. Play Ravens next turn. Oh yeah. Play Ravens plus Vamp. Don't mind if I do. Okay. They cast the spawn. Doesn't matter all that much. Yeah, I'll take that. I don't really have to care about it. Aerialist is nice to see. It's another flyer. And this one gets scaled pretty nicely. So I can just block her now. Fuck off. I mean, I'll just take 3, because it'll only really be 2. Yeah, I mean, it's only really 2, so... I do not care all that much. Not bad to have. I'm on the drain gang. I'm on the drain game gang. Jeez. Speaking words is so hard. Yep. I think I dropped Daxos. Can mortify her. I have this to block her. So I do think I just dropped Daxos here. How many do you... Oh, you have 7? I think I'm just going to be eating 3 constantly. I might actually just do that. I probably should have done that on, like, upkeep beforehand, but... no, now I have a 4/4, so I can block her easily. And I'm going to attack like this. Cool. Yep, yeah, more removal for me? I will block the 5/6. And the 3/4. The 5/6 is going to get protection, but I think I'm fine with that. Didn't give it protection. I guess because they can just recast it again this turn, like right now. Sure. I will get rid of Healer's Hawk. Because I can get this back whenever I want, essentially. Pridemate, don't mind if I do. Yeah. How many cards in the graveyard? 5? How much did this cost? Only 3? Jeez. Only 3? Fuck me, dude. I'm gonna drop Pridemate. And I'm going to actually get Banishing Light out. Ah, I should have done it now. God damn it. I'm so stupid. I missed life there. Yeah, that was my bad. I should have done that immediately. Off. Nice. I will attack. Because I'm not blocking anytime soon. Opponent has 3 cards in hand. Probably plenty of removal in it. Eidolon, that's fine, don't care. All that glitters. Sure? Fucking these Banishing Lights, dude. Holy shit. So they had all 4 Alseids. And they had, what, 3 of their 4 Banishing Lights? My opponent's top decks have been nuts. I'm just gonna let this one go. It's not worth fighting that game. That game was... That game, Arena did not want me to win. So, I'm gonna buy a pack. Oop. Just buy a nice simple pack. Open the simple pack. I'm gonna say that this is... I don't know if I have all of the Underworld breaches. I'm gonna say that. It's an Archon. Well, I made a bad prediction. Regardless, that was the deck. Hope you've enjoyed that. I'd like to thank my lovely patrons. We have a new patron in the $1 tier. However, I'm... Oh, goodness me, sorry. I'm currently awaiting them to respond on what they would like their name and color to be. If you'd like to join the patrons and supporting the channel, you'll find links to that down in the description below. I did say earlier that I'm going to be having more stuff in the Teespring store. The patrons are going to be getting a even better discount. Not entirely sure what that's going to be, because it's going to be like a constantly on discount, whereas I'm going to have like a weekly, like a this week discount type thing, whatever. I'm not entirely sure, but if that's something that you're interested in, supporting the channel and getting some extra benefit yourself, definitely check that out in the description down below. Hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, go and tap that like button, add a subscription to your mana pool, cast a comment in the comment section down below, pass the turn and the vid to some of your friends, and of course, until next time, I hope you won.